in this generation. Who, by the reason that they say that in that family they will be the one, they will rule. Someone say they will rule. They will rule. So which means that anyone that want to stand, they will maybe the reason why your family is suffering now because there is a man somewhere that is removing the glory of that family that says nobody will rise. If they rise, what about my own? Are you hearing me now? Maybe the reason why that your life is circle and circle. The truth of the matter that you might not know, but maybe there is somebody that I connected to you somewhere, connected to your family somewhere, that said this family will not be greater than ours. This family cannot rise more than ours. This family cannot be bigger than ours. And they do not stop at that. They begin to consult powers of the night. They begin to consult witchcraft. They begin to consult Sangoma in order to cause what they want to happen. I think you have had me share with you here. A lady was on a level for hours and hours and hours, and they call me say, man of God, please can you come? I have a lady that have been in a level for hours, but there is no delivery. I said, God. So they picked me, they took me to the hospital. As I wanted to enter to the hospital, the mother-in-law was sitting, crying and praying. What do you call it? Chaplet, rosary. Yes, she was sitting in the outside of the room and she was praying and crying at the same time. And when I walked inside, for me to raise hands and pray, I heard the Lord say, there is a woman sitting outside. Can you tell her to stand up? If she stand up, this woman will give birth. I said, strange instruction. Her stand up. How? But the woman was praying earnestly with the rosary in her hands. So me, I went back and I asked the man who is he said, this is my mother. Someone said, this is my mother. I said, okay. I said, I just wanted to pray. The Lord said, let her stand up. That if she stand up, your wife is going to deliver. He was saying, okay, Mama stand up. Mama said, my waist is paining me. My son, I cannot stand. Someone say I cannot stand. Hey. Mama, please stand. Do you want your daughter-in-law to give birth? He said, I've been praying here since. This is my chaplet in my head. This is my rosary. Okay, stand up. Mama grabbed the chair like Can you stand up? No, my son, I cannot stand up. I have a waist pain. So the son was begging the mother for 30 minutes. 35 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes. They were begging one woman to stand up. Someone say hello. Yeah. And the Lord said, within the next few minutes, either the child or the mother will die. I knocked on the man and said, I heard the Lord say that within the next few minutes, you will lose either your wife or your mother or your baby if she didn't. For over an hour, they are begging you to stand up. He said, well, okay, let us help you. He said, no, when you help me, it will be more worse. It will be more painful. I said, Mama. You get to the point now when I talk about the death, the guy gets very aggressive and jack her mother with the chair. know now when I talk about the dead, the guy gets very aggressive and jacked her mother with the chair. Someone say jack the mother with the chair. He jacked the mother with the chair and pulled her from there, without knowing that where she was sitting, there was a pin in between her toe, and she pressed it down. That she will not deliver. She's busy praying, but she has already manipulated the circumstances. The moment they put her, the pin fell off. It was not up to 5 minutes. There was a cry of a baby. The son asked Mama why. He said, but I told you not to marry her. I told you not to marry her, and you married her. She will not give birth. She will not succeed in the family. Someone say wickedness. Someone say wickedness. Man of God was sharing with me